We ran out of space there with Kevin Lerena, so welcome back to part 2. Kevin, we talked that you'll fight anywhere in the world basically as long as you've got a fair playground and the price is market related. Let's get to Patrick Ferguson on Saturday night. What do you know of him?
You know, Patrick Ferguson's got a good record, 17-2-1. He's well travelled, US national amateur. You know, for me, he's a tough competitor in the sense of he brings a lot of experience to the table. Somebody I cannot overlook. He's got everything to gain and I've got everything to lose. So I've got to do a proper job on this guy because I also know what 2021 holds for me. All respect to any man that steps through the ropes, but on Saturday night, he's in there with the beast.
Okay, so you well now, the shoulders both been operated to, everything going well?
No, shoulders are good, thankfully. Right shoulder operated on in 2018, left shoulder operated on just as we went into lockdown. I was fighting with shoulder injuries for the last 3 years, shoulder tears in my shoulders, so incapacitated in a way, or if that's the correct word. So right now you're going to see a Kevin with shoulders. I'm excited.
Alright, so it's a new Kevin Lerena. 2 fights happening this weekend. One that's big to us as South Africans. We've got Chris van Heerden going up against Jaron Boots, and he's really up against it, almost like when he went up against Errol Spence. We wish he's going to do it, but it is a hard ask given.
Most definitely a hard task for Chris van Heerden, but we are South Africans, and I know Chris for a long time. He won the same IBO belt that he's fighting for on Saturday night when he was with Peter Smith, and I was in the training camp. I was in the gym with him when he was training for those fights. He's a tough guy. He's a really hard worker. And as a South African, we wish Chris all the best. I'm not an American, so I won't be shouting for no Americans. So I hope Chris can do well. I hope he can pull it off and become a champion again. I mean, because essentially that's what he's wanted to do. And I think along his way in America, is what he hasn't had the ability, not the ability, he hasn't had the chance to achieve that. And I wish him really all the best. And as a South African, we've got to get behind our fighters instead of downing them. And wish you all the best, Chris van Heerden.
Let's go, Chris. And then the big one, Canelo Alvarez against Callum Smith. How do you see that?
It's a tough fight for me. I mean, I've been watching the pre-fight weigh-ins, press conferences, and I see the big height with Callum Smith. It can play a major role because there's a significant height difference there. If Callum Smith does use his height and reach, on paper he should outbox Canelo Alvarez. But we all know Canelo Alvarez is a beast. He's my favourite fighter in the world. And what I say is, I mean, I'm not Mystic Mac or whatever it is, you can't predict things, but what I can say is I think Canelo will try counterpunch the taller Callum Smith, and by making him miss, because Canelo's got a great defense, good head movement, and by making another fighter miss can make him make mistakes, and as he makes mistakes, Canelo capitalize and a late stoppage for Canelo.
Late stoppage for Canelo, you've heard it here. Look into the camera, just tell the fans a last message, what can they expect Saturday?
Hey guys, firstly thanks for supporting, thanks for getting behind me. You can expect an explosive performance, well-oiled machine against a tough Patrick Ferguson, but I'm looking forward to the fight, grateful to be fighting, and you can expect a KO show.
That's it, Kevin Lerena predicts a stoppage. Kevin, we hope to see you with more world title belts soon, that we can make South Africa proud. All the best for Saturday night, and thanks so much for taking the time.
Anytime, thank you, Drooks.